What's happening, Captains? Welcome back to another episode of this A&J show where I'm your host, Stacks Jose, with my co-host, Life is Jay. As always, we got another review that we bring into you. If it's your first time and you like what you see, hit the like button. If you like more and want to get some more, hit the subscribe button because we always gonna keep it coming. Anyway, today, I can say anticipated, one of the most anticipated movies that people was even calling for us to review, Madam Web. And did we do Morbius?
Oh yeah,
we did do Morbius, guys.
Yeah, we did. That was,
and we did all the Venoms.
Yeah, I believe.
I know we did Carnage. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember
Carnage.
if we did the first one.
Carnage, sure.
Yeah, but I can't remember. So, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. So yeah, so back with another Sony villain Sony project. I guess they're superheroes this time around, which is getting a whole lot of hate right now. And you know, going into this, I didn't really have my hopes up. That's my whole thing about this, is like, I don't get why people had their hopes up. Like, what were they hoping for?
It was literally a movie nobody asked for.
Yeah, and I know why. I have reasons why, and I have reasons for your dislike too that I learned the other day.
And then the way it was like dropped out and prepared, it was just like, oh yeah, the movie been made. This should come out next month. It was like,
I was gonna say almost like a Black Adam, not as long, but yeah, and even I saw, like, even in interviews with like the cast and stuff, like,
they didn't give a fuck about this movie.
Yeah, they are literally putting this behind them. Like, you know, that happened, whatever. I'm just like, damn, like, okay, but
and there's a reason why it's like that. There's a specific reason why Sony's dropping these ass films.
Well, there's a couple reasons is the thing. So like,
yeah, main.
All right. Well, yeah, let's get into dislikes.
It's concerned with money, but we'll get there.
Right. For sure. Which, like, I can't hate you for it, but like, I can still hate you for it.
No,
like,
I can't be too mad. Because it evens out.
If a store had a product that was bad and then they kept making bad products, but they need to get these products out in order to please their investors, like, I can't I didn't hate you too much, but yeah.
That's just like
nigga, well, what about that return, nigga, that y'all was talking about? Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna get to the dislikes. I'm sure we can do that.
I really love how Mike Epps had a better.
Why did you take mine? Damn it!
He had more spotlight in the film than the girls did in the fucking movie.
Okay, that wasn't exactly what I was saying, but okay.
I love that. I was like, okay, Mike, you in the film longer than the main characters, damn near.
Okay, to go on your web, no pun intended, kind of pun intended. They killed my nigga. Like, whoa, what was the point of him being in the movie? What was the point?
He was in the movie.
And what was the point of him being in this movie? Tell me. What do you think?
Brown vibes. And something told me, I was like, this nigga's about to die.
I mean, she saw it.
Because he didn't do no interviews, he didn't promote it, he didn't fucking, like, this nigga was just there. I was like, he about to die.
And there was a reason, again, because all this shit going on. But yeah, mine was more like, I don't even think he needed to be in the movie, how they like did him. And if I'm not gonna say this never happened before, but if you hit an ambulance and that shit got his sirens on, sir, you really don't need to be driving out here. Yeah. But I was just like, bro, what was the point?
In the ambulance.
Yeah, what was the point of having him in here? I thought he was gonna. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They kept Mike Epps, like a secret. Like, he gonna play like a bigger part in this. Finally be in the Sony universe, cool.
Death.
No. Yeah. He was on screen for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, longer than you showing the damn females using their power. So it's like, oh.
So, what was the point? There was no point.
They just needed a black man in the film. Ratio.
Yeah.
He's the only black man in the film.
Yeah.
Literally.
Again, I was like, why? Why? I don't. There was no need for this.
I was mad
like,
he got his bag. He got his little bag from it. So I can't never not be mad at another black man making his money. You know?
Yeah. Everybody made their money, but they just didn't want to be liable with this movie because they knew it was about to be fucking trash. Okay, so going into the next one, I think it's the biggest one. What I think a lot of people, why this movie is getting the most hate, like you were saying earlier, with the girls, right? We were all under the impression that these girls would be fighting this guy and, you know, maybe learning their powers along the way with Madam Web. But there was maybe like 45 minutes of the movie left, and I looked at Brie and I was like, I know why people are mad. And she was like, why? I was like, they don't get their powers this movie. That was just him seeing it in the future, and now this is what they want us to look forward to.
Kill them before
Yes. So we were under the impression that, oh, okay, you know, this guy comes, and then they figure out like, oh, okay, cool, they got caught. Because, and they kind of like push you into it when she's having the, I don't know what the fuck to call it, the vision dream or whatever, when she goes back into the diner, and which I also thought was funny. He's like, yeah, you know, I gotta stop them, you know, when they get their full power. She's like, oh wait, they got powers? I was like, well, nigga, you just told them that they are gonna like become stronger and shit. Like, you know, you blew up your own spot, like, if at that point. But I was thinking like, well, yeah, like, then he does that, and, you know, that put us under the impression as, oh, okay, you know, Madam Web goes back like, all right, y'all, you know, this guy, he's really bad, you know, I gotta get y'all trained up and everything. And what does she do?
Run.
She teaches them how to do CPR.
To save her ass.
From falling in the water, not once,
but twice. And she's a fucking rescuer. Medic. I love how they did everything in their power to not mention Peter. Not even Spider-Man. Peter. They was like, what's the baby's name? Oh, it's Boop.
I was fucking weak.
I think it's Boop.
I was fucking weak.
In the fucking, like, at the stage, like, gun to the head, like, bitch, you better not even mention his name. It's right. Like, it was so, like, I was like, yo, we know that's Peter.
And
Uncle
I
Ben,
know why.
Right there.
I know why. I was looking this shit up.
Right.
Kinda with that, because, you know, they have, I don't know what the fuck kind of share split they have with Marvel that they're getting off of Spider-Man, but they said the same thing that they did with Morbius. Had all the Spider-Man inspired stuff in it, and then at the last minute they just decided like, nah, pull it out.
This movie's gonna be ads. Let's not
pull it out. A lot of people are saying that like the movie basically got destroyed in the editing bay. Like, basically, like, they had all this good shit, but they took so much of it out, and like the final product was just like not it. That even the actors and stuff knew it. I heard they even called Andrew Garfield like, hey, you know, like, you want to do like a little cameo scene or something? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, look, Andrew Garfield don't want to do it. Like, god damn, y'all. Like, and that's my thing. It don't even seem like they want to make. this release, like it didn't seem like they wanted to make money. It was more like they was like, no, we need to get this motherfucker out. We need
they
to
just
get
needed
this
to
shit.
get it out. Crazy on his ass too. They just need to get this shit out.
We need to hurry up because like it's not even leading to the thing is my biggest thing. It's not even leading. Exactly. We already established we're not doing the Sinister Six shit. Yeah,
they're not doing Madam Web 2.
It's not happening.
Unless they need another film to make in space of like the Spider-Verse and the new Spider-Man. Other than that, like you're not gonna get a second one. Like,
so
like this was a movie. This was a filler. This was a filler movie.
Right. So, and to give them credit, it wasn't just all Madam Web just being bad. A lot of things happened within this movie and shooting and all that shit. So it was kind of like a fucking tainted project to begin with anyway. So this wasn't gonna be a big hit.
Society, these movies look weird.
They do, but what I was really looking forward to was them going into the spider totem of like, you know, why spiders even, you know, can do this and stuff.
They did.
Which, right, you know, but you know, I don't want you to take everything from the comic. Just sprinkle a little bit. Sprinkle a little bit.
This could be the perfect film if you're not showing shit. Perfect film, like, yo, this is how spiders got their powers. This is the source of everything. I thought so.
Right.
And you are the fucking person that knows what's going on because of the power you have. Because Madam Web, literally, everybody's connected to her. So she's like, she'll see what's going on with every fucking universe.
She has the web of destiny or whatever. Like, yeah literally, she just,
she knows everybody's fucking future. Like, no, nigga, Mary Jane's gonna die. So you about to be fucking depressed, and it's gonna make you stronger. So you stay over there. Like the nigga knows, she knows everything. So I was just like, you didn't really like hit on that. Like Madam Web is her.
Right. Exactly. Which is also another one of mine. It's just like the why do we care factor. I know I preach this. There needs to be a why do we care factor. Why, you know, like even if they didn't even mention fucking Spider-Man's name or anything this whole film, I thought the perfect time for them to throw a cameo scene at least. But you know what they said about the cameo? It's like, we thought people were sick of cameo scenes since Marvel does it all the time. Well, bitch, you need something. You need something to. I thought the perfect
a superhero movie with really no superheroes.
Yeah, I thought what would have been perfect was when they have that, like at the very, very end, when they have the scene with the girls, you know, in they suits and shit, and then Madam Web up in the web. Like, I thought like if she showed like maybe like a vision of them like, you know, going to New York or some shit, you know, doing something in there. Maybe even like just throwing another villain that like we are. Fuck Morbius, if they would have like just had a little cameo scene fighting Morbius, like straight, like okay, at least that would have linked us to something to like, okay, this movie was for some reason, but they didn't even try to do that. It was like, no, it's over. yeah, this shit is over.
It's like, so Marvel, I'm gonna say this. There's probably no likes really, but Marvel. I mean, Sony. Let's not talk about Marvel because Marvel shouldn't do with this. Sony. The reason why they're bringing out these ass movies and just don't give a fuck. You tell the actors, actresses don't give a fuck because they literally have no choice but to drop a film at least like once or twice a year, or they'll lose the rights of fucking Spider-Man.
And investors, people who pay for these movies.
And then the fucking, like, if they don't make money off Spider-Verse, they don't make money off the Spider-Man movie, they don't make money off the fucking games, they don't make money off the goddamn, the toys, like, they don't make money off none of that. That's their 50-50 split with Disney.
On top of that,
they're gonna keep dropping these ass films. They don't care. Because they're gonna make billions off fucking multiverse.
Marvel has a say in what they do with Spider-Man too. So it's like, I'm not saying that they could just be like, no, y'all can't use them because like you said, they got that split. But like they can say like, I don't think we should put that much in. Which I hear they are like part of the reason why this shit is. Wow, so much stuff was taken out of because they couldn't agree on what to keep in or whatever. Because it sounded like they thought like, all right, yeah, let's go ahead and do the Sinister Six plot. And it's like, nah, you know what? We don't scale it back. Let's let this movie be its own movie. Then they're like, nah, what if we don't really make a lot of money off that? We're like, when did y'all start caring about making money? Like,
yeah, it's kind of like
so
at this point. I understand Sony just like, yeah, dog, we gonna keep making this film because we don't want to miss out on Spider-Verse. Because that's $1 billion movie. Like, you don't want to miss out on half that.
Ezekiel, trash villain. Sorry, just say it. Trash villain. Not a trash villain because he kinda had, like he wasn't. I mean, obviously he was bad. I was trying to say like he had a reason that for what he was going through, you know, what he was trying to do.
He was about to kill some kids because he got his ass whooped by some bad bitches.
He shot a pregnant lady. Accident, but you know. But I was thinking I want to say more he's a trash Spider-Man than villain. Because in like
that Spider-Man's like, I'll kill you now, bitch.
At some point, it felt like they were trying to make this like horror movie-ish. Did you feel like that?
That
like
he's about to kill him off like fucking goddamn Friday 13th and shit.
Yeah, kind of.
The way he saw the visions, it was like, oh, he about to break her neck. He about to. It was like, okay, this nigga, like he don't care.
Yeah, but then like when it came to him like actually doing it, like bro, the last scene, I was like, if this nigga don't kill them,
and getting his ass beat by children.
And I get it that you know, like Madam Web, like that may not be an easy person to go up against who can fucking see everything that's about to happen. But Madam Web, that's what I was about to say. But before she even learned on my nigga, like you really couldn't web some shit, pull it on top of
it. No spider sense.
No spider sense. Not like nothing.
Whole ambulance. She ran a whole ambulance into this nigga. He was just like, yeah, I got him. Oh!
Yes. Yeah. And then when he dies, right, and gets crushed by the thing, which I don't know. I think Spider-Man could survive that, but I don't know. But I think his spider is a little bit different because you know, like Peter and Miles, that shit was like fucking genetically modified and shit. So like his may have been like not as good. Right. You know, this is like straight from the tree, but I mean, like, so are theirs. Yeah. So I get it. Like I'm not saying that he should have been fucking webbing their mouth shut and shit like that yet, but like as like
powers. Cause like the only funny thing is Casey was trying to like, oh yeah, so I got powers. I got powers. Yeah, let's try to see him climb a wall. I was like, that's funny. That's funny as shit. Like, no, you not that type of you don't have those type of powers. You got
with the subway when he's chasing after them on the subway, and then the cops come. And then he fuck up the cops, and then they just mention Madam Web, like, oh yeah, she on the run with these kids. And like, I'm like, so we just not gonna, yeah, we're just not gonna. Everybody else, all the kids and stuff, see them, but
just them three.
Okay, yeah. Even though it was like tons of cops, which I'm pretty sure he didn't kill them all.
Nah,
they just thought they was getting hit by air, I'm guessing.
I guess the niggas didn't want to mention it because they was like, oh.
So tell me what happened. The police chief was like, so tell me what. It was a guy in the mask, and he was crawling.
He had like,
you know what? Yeah. It was like, yeah, let's keep this to ourselves.
Remember he was just holding the girl. It's like, oh yeah, so like about 30 seconds, you like all the shit gonna go to your veins and you gonna die. You give me your password. How you seduce somebody and guilt? Well, I mean that's all horror films, really.
I was literally telling Brie, like, I love the cliche. You trying to, the secret agent tries to get something from the villain, so they gotta fuck first. Why is that always a thing? They gotta fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here you go. Hey, how you doing?
And she said, "Bitch,
that was good, wasn't it? Yeah, let me hold your hand. Yeah." Yeah, I know you. I see you in possession of something that I need. I'm gonna need that passcode.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
So, you about to die soon. You might as well pass it. Jump over your head. The venom's going to your brain. I was like, and then he held Casey. When Casey was like, held niggas like, show hands off.
Right. I think it's because it's from the same spider. That's why she's not affected. That's the only reason. But again,
but she was still like whole fucking rest of the movie.
She was like, "Ooh, that's my good wrist too."
And then what really, the thing that really fucked me up is that she fell in that motherfucking water.
First time or the second?
Second time when they was about to, and then I'm like, wait, why the fuck is she blonde? And then I like run it back. It's like she got hit by the motherfucking debris.
Fire.
Like, you are everywhere. You didn't see that. You see all these visions. You didn't see yourself getting hit the goddamn
that was gonna be my last dislike. And I mean, this is always the characters who can either like teleport in time, you know, or see the future. Is like, if you could do that, then nothing bad should happen to you. You literally see everything.
She was like, yeah, my eyes greater than ever. It's like, I highly fucking doubt that, bitch.
Right, there was never nothing that said she could actually see without her eyes and shit. There was no power, no mention of that, but...
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, my eyes got better. Like,
now she's Daredevil.
It was like, no, you're blind. Like, you're literally fucking blind. But I guess because you can see the future, even though you're fucking blind. I was like thinking about it, like, wait, how the fuck I looked it up, I was like, wait, how did you become blind in the first place? And I was like, that was not it.
Right. Like I said, he switched it up. I'm not mad at that part, but yeah, the way it happened.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. Somebody else have to say
about it. It didn't even hit me until the end. I was like, wait, hold on. She in the hospital, cool. Like, why is she blonde? And I was like, oh.
Because I knew they had to lead up to the shades. I was like, okay, where did the shades come in at? Where do we get that? And yeah.
She fucking Daredevil. I was like,
she is.
That was fucking stupid, but all right.
All right, any more dislikes? We had 24 minutes.
The whole fucking film was a dislike.
Almost.
Yeah, and
Uncle
Ben, they mentioned fucking Jonah Jameson.
Did you notice that Uncle Ben, didn't they like disappear like after the another thing I thought about?
The video.
Yeah, another thing I thought about is her taking this damn taxi everywhere and nobody reporting taxi or nothing.
After he pulled the plate, she took the plates off.
Yeah, niggas just in the taxi. And she was cool with like law enforcement and shit. I'm like, shit, asked nobody for fucking help except for Uncle Ben, and he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
She was like the ambulance, like, and like, I love how dude was like the opposite of Spider-Man because he wasn't broke.
I feel like he stole all that shit though. Well, I mean, technically because of the spider.
He stole his shit, but
yeah, I think when he stole the
cars, like he was Batman.
Yeah, for real. I think when he stole the spider, he was selling off its venom or whatever, because remember it had like super healing properties or something. So yeah, I think that he sold off. He didn't sell the spider, he just sold off and made a bunch of money for that. That's what I think happened.
Casey finding out why her mama died and why she was an orphan.
She was like, you motherfucker.
Like, oh, oh damn. So I was like fucked up. And he's like, yeah, you pretty fucked up. And so your mom went to Africa to fucking volunteer cure for your disease. It's like, oh, damn.
Gave me some Kahari vibes.
Yeah. It was like, oh, all right.
All right, let's try to get into some shit that we actually liked about it, if we can. I got a couple. I think that, like I said, I was more wanting them to go into the whole spider totem thing, which they didn't completely show it, but they kind of give it to us with the spider people tribe. I don't even know what the fuck to say. I was weak because I was like, wow, they stepped in after the pregnant lady gets shot with the webs. But it was cool to see. It was cool to see the spider powers in like a different setting. Like, okay, like, you know, we used to just seeing it in the city, you know, swinging around and shit. This was like, oh no, like these people, they really worship these spiders and, you know, show them these niggas. Oh yeah, look at my pet spider and shit. Imagine you can take it after you get hit and then they just like, oh, I'm just gonna put this spider on you. Like, wait, no, that's not. It's gonna heal you. I promise. Right. So I thought that was cool. Uncle Ben being a paramedic. We don't really get like too much backstory from Uncle Ben and stuff. I was about to say something. I was gonna say something, but he's a paramedic, but couldn't help himself when he got shot. Anyway, but I thought that having Uncle Ben and Madam Web, you know, be together as paramedics was cool. That was like a cool origin story for him to see God. That, like, oh, okay, cool. We actually connected it. I don't know if they use that like in the shows and stuff, but like, that's cool your uncle.
Like, oh wait, how the fuck? Yeah, that's my hope.
Right, so that was cool to find out. And the fortune cookie part where she opens the fortune cookie and it's incomplete because he's like, oh, I guess your destiny isn't written yet. I was like, okay, like that. I thought we was off to a good, like on the right track, but it went left. Yeah, not too much after that.
The best part is, for me, was the vision. The vision that nigga had when he just came down. He was like, oh no. Like, where's my spider? Where's the nigga gray hair? They was like, we about to throw this nigga off the fucking cliff. Like out the building, straight through the window.
I think my favorites though is the diner vision. This nigga just come in. Just murking they shit. The black girl trying to race that bitch. Where do you think you going? Venom, fuck out my way. I think there's a dude in the beginning when he first walks in the door. He just looks at him. He just steal off on that nigga real quick. I'm just like, damn, I ain't even do nothing. You came here for the girls. He took I forget what her name is in the movie, but like he like hit her back and then like broke her neck. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking like, oh.
The vision is like, oh, like, I got him. He's knife.
He said, no, you take the knife. So yeah, I'm thinking like Ezekiel about to be on they ass, cause like, you know, even in the comics and shit, he is on they ass, cause he trying to be like, hey, this shit ain't no joke. Like y'all, you know, when these niggas come, y'all gotta be ready. But yeah, the motivation for it wasn't like all the way there. I feel like he just nigga had one vision. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, I gotta do this. Like,
I gotta kill these niggas. Look, they're kids. So what?
So, right. If you knew what they were capable of, you would do the same.
That's easy for me.
And him putting the suit on in the subway, like, I still think, like, that scene was still cool to me. I just was like, how the fuck ain't nobody see this? I get it was dark, but how the fuck nobody see this? But him walking through, oh yeah, even the train vision was cool too, because she like, she's sitting on the train and then imagine she just looked to the side, the girl's just getting choked in the air. She's like, what the fuck? And then she see the nigga come in, she like, ooh, I gotta stop. Yeah, I gotta. hey, emergency, emergency. And they all think they getting kidnapped. She's like, it's not a kidnapping. She's like,
well, fucking Sarah Sweet
definitely feels like it.
Casey, well, not Casey. What's the name? Well, Sweeney character. She was like, help. It was like, now you got the cops on our ass, and she's the one saved you.
And she saw herself getting arrested and still was just going to the police. I was like, nigga, they here for you.
Started changing Destiny and ended up right where Destiny left. Logic at. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
It was, I thought it was pretty cool how fucking Uncle Ben, when Peter was born, and it was like, okay, Uncle Ben, he's an uncle now. And then it was like, yeah. And he was like, oh yeah. Madam Web was like, yep, he's gonna have more responsibilities. He's like, oh, that's cool. You know, he could be a dad without, he could be, you know, around without all the responsibilities. And she was like, he's gonna have more responsibilities than you think.
Yeah. At first, I thought Mike Epps was the baby daddy because he was barbecue. I was like, no, they not. Peter got a little nigga in him. Shit,
the damn dad wasn't even fucking around.
Right. Which in that's what had me confused. I was like, wait, like, so I was like, this is not Uncle Ben's kid. What the fuck? So I mean, I think they did.
They're having the baby. They're having the baby. Okay, it makes him the uncle.
Mm-hmm. Like they set up a lot of things, like I think good, but like just the way you executed them was just like not good at all. But like we said, with everything,
Spider. This is like they didn't even want to say Spider-Man. He's like he's crawling like a.
That was the part that got cut out.
Mickey was like, say it, I dare you. Oof. I dare you.
Take that out.
Go to the hand like, say it, I dare you.
I wonder, I would have hated to be that editor that day. Hey, we need you to take out every Spider-Man reference in the movie.
Mickey came in. Since Disney took over, nigga. Mickey came in, edit that shit up.
Like,
put that shit up.
And I don't get what was hurting. My question is, what was hurting y'all that y'all had to take all the Spider-Man reference? Like, why did that? Maybe because it's not gonna lead to it. They was like, oh, we're gonna put all these references in here, and these niggas ain't never gonna be on screen together.
We know why you putting this movie out. You putting this movie out. Like, it's kind of like Disney and Marvel want these niggas to fail.
I was kind of thinking
this. So they can like give up the rights. Like, yo, just give up the rights, man.
Yeah. At this point, they're like, look, y'all can't do nothing with it. So like, man, just sell us the rest.
We when we gave y'all Spider-Man, we didn't know. We wasn't that. Marvel wasn't like that.
They was down bad when that happened. Now we good again.
But yo, we $1 billion company. Like, give it back. And you know, like, no. Like, all right, so we gonna
that's their
working with y'all, but we gonna like fucking jeopardize all your fucking films.
Yeah, that's their biggest asset. So it's gotta like, you know, we got this the little bit of leverage we gotta hold on to. Shit, even if we bomb.
Batman all you want.
Yeah, even if we bomb it.
Hey, cut all that shit up. Erase all that shit.
All of it. Y'all not about to fuck us up. Minutes, let's get this rated.
Yeah, 36 minutes. I hate. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even come up with one for this. I'm gonna give it a little grace. I'm gonna go 6. I don't think that is a horrible movie, but I don't think that is a good movie. Do you need to go see this? Probably not. If you know, I think like for OG Spider-Man fans, this is good, but it might piss y'all off as well. Because people don't know who the fuck Madam Web is, which that's what I don't get. And Marvel already flopped with a 3-woman cast, and you're gonna try to do it with a 4-woman, star cast, which I'm not saying that they can't do it. I'm just saying that this is the world we live in right now.
Without powers.
That's what I'm saying. You're a lower company, so if the bigger company can't do it,
like.
If the bigger company can't do it, why would you think y'all could do it?
You had Sweeney out here covered up, no titties showing.
She definitely, Brie was like, she definitely tightened up her shirt over. course in the movie. I was like, yeah, they probably called for that. So look, we gonna get one good thing out of this, okay?
Yeah, it's like I saw the suit. I'm like, take my money. Take my money.
How was it?
The suit, the black suit with the boy, she'll make a hell of a fucking Spider-Woman for real, for real.
Also, how the fuck the black girl get the Iron Spider suit? Anybody think about that? I was like, where the fuck did that come from?
But she's like, I think she was the only one that I saw. She's the same fucking. She's the girl that was the damn Spider-Man for the shorty with the afro in Spider-Verse. They ride the bike.
Oh,
same chick.
Wait, the Spider-Woman?
Yes.
I thought that was Issa Rae.
No, I'm saying that she's like.
Oh, the character, her character. Gotcha. Okay.
She's the only one that was like, oh, she's actually in Spider-Verse, so that's like her.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, because I think Sweeney is supposed to be Spider-Woman. And then, yeah, I think this is another Spider. They're all Spider-Women, I guess. Just
yeah, they're all Spider-Woman, but I think what's the name is supposed to be the actual, like,
the one.
The dude, yeah, with the Spider-Verse.
She was the one. I said, we're not finna give this black girl no shine like that.
I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, oh, this is the Spider-Woman.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be more like Hobie. It's like, okay, I see, the rebellious, punk rock, whatever. But yeah, did you say your rate? I don't even know if you said your rate. Okay. I was like,
half of the film, by the time the half of the film was over, me and Shorty was like, you wanna do something else?
Yeah.
Which I'm not mad at, by the way.
I was gonna say, who was in there with you? Because again,
empty theater.
My girl wasn't going to see no goddamn Madam Web on no Valentine's Day.
Fucking 4 people, maybe 6.
And it had to be people that know who this is. I don't even think kids are like, oh, let's go see this Madam Web. They're like, who the fuck is this? Like, you can't even capitalize off of kids on this movie. Like,
yeah, because they don't know what the fuck that is.
Exactly. So yeah, all right, we about to hit 40 minutes literally. Take us out of here. So
thank you for watching another episode of the Zay and Jay Show. Like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, smash the share button. Let us know what you think. You're welcome. Because people have been asking for it. You're welcome.
We got through it.
Yeah, we got through it after a few drinks. And more videos on the way. Just keep showing the love and we'll keep bringing it. We out. Or hate.
That'll work.